If you're someone that has a burning desire to change the world and to impact people and to live a life of purpose, then starting an online coaching business is the best thing for you to do in 2024. Because I'm just like you. I've always had a desire to help people, and I've always felt like my purpose was bigger than myself. I launched a coaching community, and I have to say that it's been one of the most fulfilling and meaningful things that I've ever done, because I'm actually helping people and I'm actually changing their lives. And I'm helping people go from struggling freelancer, broke, to being able to provide for their family and to reach their goals and reach their purpose. And I have to say that it honestly is like the best feeling in the world. So I just had my Dream Team Collective, my first in-person event for my coaching community. And for those that don't know me, my name is Julian Wallace. I have a community called the Dreamers Academy, and everyone in the community is called the Dream Team. Got the star on my head. You see more than Dreamer behind me. And I help people make 10 to 30K within their content business, within their agency, and also help coaches and consultants too. So I had this event and I got to see people in real life, right? Who I've helped make life-changing money, and I've helped shift their mindset. And because of that, I'm like, this is the best feeling in the world, and more people should feel this. So if you're an expert at anything, right? You have to be an expert. You have to be an expert. You just can't start coaching with no past experience. But if you're an expert at anything, then coaching is definitely something that I recommend you get into, because the impact that you have on these people's lives it makes it easier for you to sleep at night. It gives you a reason to wake up, because you're helping change the trajectory of people's lives. And that's what I realized. And for me, I was just like in awe, because I was able to help these guys out and bring this community together. And they're like, bro, you changed my life. And when I have a content agency, right? And when I work with my clients, it's more service-based, and they don't always tell you when they get wins. They don't always say, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for helping me change my business. But with coaching, they are so excited and so grateful for what you've done for them in their life. And I really want more people to experience this. So this is why I say that starting a coaching business is the best business to start in 2024 and beyond. So here's the first reason. So I have my notes here. I'm old school, pen and paper, but I have my notes here, right? So one of the first reasons is it actually is pretty high profit. So when you have, an in-person brick and mortar business, the thing is that you have all these upfront costs. So you have rent, you have employees, you have all this little stuff that adds up. But when you have a coaching business, it's just you. Eventually, when you get into scaling season, like you're gonna want to hire people and your margins do come down. But at that point, you're making enough money to widen the pot to increase your overall market, right? So you're making the pot bigger so you can increase overall pot. But the margins are really high. And once you build something once, you don't have to do it again. Let's pause right. There's a lot of coaches will try to build a course beforehand. Like, no, don't do that, right? Work with somebody one-on-one, figure out their problems, and then record that process, and that becomes the course, right? And then you go to a group coaching situation, and at that point, you've worked with enough people one-on-one that you know that you're hitting every point that is necessary to help your coaching clients succeed. So the cool thing with coaching, that it's very high profit, because you only have to build something once. And then from there, you just have to hold people accountable and make sure that they're staying on track of their goals. And the more success you get, the higher you can charge, right? So that's why it's super, super high profit. The next thing is that you have time freedom, right? So at first, when you have like an in-person brick and mortar business, for example, chances are that you're in the business a lot. And you're spending a lot of time managing people, putting out fires, maintaining the business, getting client results. But with coaching, you get to design the type of life that you want. So for example, the way we like to do it is you have 2 calls one-on-one. So you have an onboarding call, which is about 60 minutes. whenever someone joins. And then you have bi-weekly calls for 30 minutes apiece, right? So you're only really talking to your clients for twice a month. Granted, they could text you, they could hit you up in private chat, but you're not talking to them on the phone or Zoom for that often because people need time to implement. So you have all this extra time, and then you obviously stack, more clients on top of each other, but you can design your time the way you want to. So when I got into coaching, I just had so much more time because it's super high leverage, right? The profit margins are higher, and once you build something, it's built. So you start to get your time back, and that's very, very valuable because the thing that's most valuable than money is time. So with coaching, you get to buy your time back, and your hourly rate actually goes up because you're able to help people get high results, high ROI without having to spend so much time with them. And then the next thing is you have location freedom. So you could legit live the laptop life, sorry. You can legit live that laptop lifestyle, that 4-hour work week, right? Granted, you might want to work more because you get that high, like you want to do more, you want to work more, you want to get more results, but you can legit work from anywhere because all you need is your laptop. I like working like in my studio, right? Because I have this aesthetic, I have my mics, but if you want to travel, you can still take on calls. You can still help people. You can still text them, message each other. You can move to Dubai, you can move to Bali, you can move to Florida, you can move and live wherever you want. You're not stuck in one place. You have complete time freedom and location freedom because it's an internet business. So that's a huge thing because we have the internet. We have all this opportunity. So if we have the opportunity, why not use the complete benefit? Like, we don't have to be stuck in our hometowns. I have a friend, his name is Boris. He moved to Costa Rica from Ohio because he has location freedom. So you can legit live anywhere when you start a coaching business, right? And number 4, I mentioned this before, but it's about changing people's lives. So me, I'm a purpose-driven man, and I lead with my heart. So all of my decisions aren't the most logical because I lead with my heart. So this is the best business for me because for me, I need reassurance that what I'm doing matters. So when I'm working with clients and they're like, bro, thank you so much. You've helped me a lot. I'm making $10,000 a month now. I'm making $20,000 a month now. I'm making $30,000 a month now. I was just working at a restaurant. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was having trouble charging more for my prices. I didn't know anything. You gave me good systems. When I hear that, it's like, bro, like, what's in here, what I've learned, what I've experienced, is so valuable. And I'm able to serve others. And in return, I get paid, right? But the ROI for them is much higher than what they pay me. So that gives me so much joy. So if you're someone that wants to change people's lives, wants to have impact, then this is the business for you. And the last thing that I love about coaching is the community that is built. So when you get into coaching, right, the whole thing is getting someone from A to B. It's about a transformation, helping this person go from A to B. But in that process, you're able to create an atmosphere of like-minded people that all want to see each other win. And that's where the community comes into place, because with internet businesses, with entrepreneurship, it can get lonely. Your friends may not understand what you're going through. Your family may not understand what you're going through. But there's someone who lives across the country, across the world from you, that does. And you have similar interests, and you're motivating each other, because when you see someone else win, you know that you can win. Like within my community, it's mostly content agency owners at the moment, right? But when they see someone win, they know that, okay, Julian's process works. I just need to get to work. I need to get to work, and I need to see this through. So it's about motivating each other. It's just about seeing that this is tangible. Okay, you get what I'm saying? And when we had our first in-person event, they're able to see each other in person and know that, okay, I can really do this. It's not fake. It's not a scam. These are real people getting real results. So people come for the transformation. They come for you to help them go from A to B, but they stay for the community. So if you're someone who lives with purpose and who wants to change the lives of others, and I definitely recommend that you start a coaching business. I'm not saying to shut down your main business, because it's always good to have additional incomes. When they say have 7 streams of income, they're not saying have a coaching business, your day business, have an Amazon business, have a lawn mowing business. No, they're saying have different branches of your current business. So if you're an agency owner, for example, right, you can also help other agency owners while running your agency, because that's when you get the most powerful results, is when you're actually doing the thing. So it's good to have an additional stream. Like when I had both running, my biggest month was 40K. So that's how I feel about coaching. And that's how I feel about consulting. I think it's the best business to start if you actually want to impact people. If you just want to make money, right, then it's not for you, because this is a stressful business. Like, you want to get people results. You can't just collect cash, because a lot of times this is someone's biggest investment that they've ever made before. So when someone trusts you with that, it's pretty heavy. And I know for me, when someone trusts me, my entire goal is to help them win. Now, I can't do everything for them, right? There is personal responsibility, personal accountability that comes into play. But I can do my best to ensure their success by encouraging them, by showing them the way, and by creating an environment that breeds success. So, subscribe, follow me to see my coaching journey. And I plan to do more content like this. Real low key content is just me, speaking my thoughts. So if you're someone that wants to start a coaching business just like I did, just follow me on Instagram at Manifest Wallace and DM me the word coach, and I will help you launch and scale your business. I'll give you the exact systems that I'm using that I've helped other coaches and agency owners use to scale to 10, 20, 30K months. Peace.